With outstanding muscle strength, pythons can create a fast as electricity bite that makes it difficult for prey to escape. They have always been known as an invincible on the battlefield of survival in the animal world. This python is in a very difficult situation when it's surrounded by an army of ants. Whether it's under or up on the shore, the python has no chance to escape the ants that are stalking it every second. The ants are gradually filling up the python's body. The moment the whole ant colony covered the python's back, the python's life came to an end. This snake was in the process of conquering its prey when it was disrupted by the surrounding ants. Although much smaller than bats and snakes, ants in large numbers are trying to compete with this prey and snakes. So annoyed with the stings of the ants, the snake began to release the bat and tried to drive the annoying animals away. Caiman is many times smaller than this python, but it's extremely aggressive, launching a first attack toward the opponent. It immediately grabs the python's head and tries to tame it. After struggling for a while, the caiman stubbornly bit into the body of the python. With just one step, the python's body was enough to pull the caiman out of the water. Indeed, we can underestimate the persistence of this caiman. It still bites the python stubbornly. The python wanted to spare the caiman's life, but it doesn't seem to want to, so now it has to suffer the bitter ending. This lovely rabbit is still very carefree without any warning about the presence of the python. With its nimble reflexes, the rabbit made a beautiful jump to avoid a strong kick from the python. But how many animals could avoid the pursuit and were caught in the python's sights? Even animals as big as buffaloes, pythons can easily turn it into their meals, let alone a small animal like a rabbit. Not too strange with the image of the python, it's slowly swallowing its prey with its large mouth. It didn't take long for the python to complete the process of capturing its prey within its belly. Sometimes we see a herd of wild boars attacking a python together. These crazy wild boars together slap towards the python, but of course the pigs can't take this python's life. They're probably trying to avenge their fellow humans when they meet their mortal enemy, the python. The mamba snake is slowly following the python. It's waiting for the right time to catch this whole animal. The python walks leisurely without noticing the existence of the mamba snake approaching him. The mamba snake bit into the body of the python and the python was very quickly wrapped around his body, but that did not work. The python was quickly defeated by the great power of the mamba. With such a long python, the mamba snake quickly swallowed the python into its stomach. It's a clash between two notorious predators. How will the battle between tigers and pythons play out? The first attacker is the tiger, so will it gain the upper hand? The tiger bit and scratched at the python repeatedly without giving it a chance to counterattack. Being dominant, the situation started to turn unfavorable for the tiger, as the python had a chance to counterattack. The tiger is now motionless, with the python wrapped around him and he can't do anything. After a moment of being stunned by the sudden reversal of the situation, it began to jump to try to knock the python away, but it seemed to be unsuccessful. The tiger finally succumbed to the python. An injured python after the fight. The leopard rests in the sun right next to it. When he woke up, he had a free meal. Lying in the sun leisurely, walking a few steps, and had a meal without any effort. This is a beautiful day for this leopard. what percentage of pythons will win against alligators. Initiating the war was the python, but it seems that it did not know how to use the strength when choosing for itself an enemy as large as a crocodile. Despite being bitten by the crocodile, this python did not fit it and immediately wrapped its body around the crocodile. The python didn't seem to get what it wanted to, so it left. Eggs of other animals seem to be the favorite food of pythons. Seeing the dangerous situation, the lizard quickly attacked the python's critical points to protect its babies. This honey badger is lucky that just starting a new day in its giant prey. It proceeds to taste a few bites to see if the prey is fresh and up to its standards. When it sees the prey meets its standards, it slowly drags the prey to a more suitable place to enjoy it. All animals, when they are mothers or during incubation, are extremely sensitive and alert to everything around them. The harmless appearance of the tortoise also makes the python on high alert, which immediately snaps towards the turtle. Seeing that the turtle had no intention of harming it, the python calmed down and shrunk back to incubate his eggs. The lonely baby antelope is exposing itself to hunters who come to eat it. The python was quick to catch its easy prey, but the appearance of the hyena was something it certainly did not anticipate. After thinking carefully, the hyena lifted both the python and the baby antelope. The python knew the idea, so it was quickly released the baby antelope and went to find other prey without arguing with the hyena. The honey badger is being squeezed by the python like this. I don't know if the honey badger will have any luck, so it can escape or not. I don't know what purpose of this jackal is, and it's trying to rescue the honey badger or simply confront the python. With the presence of jackals, the honey badger has its chance to escape easily. Things changed dramatically for the python when it was the predator to be turned into a mini-game for the prey it had previously targeted. Scenes of the swamp like this is a certain thing will see the appearance of the swamp killer, a crocodile. The python is very careful stepping into the water. What is its next move? Thought there would be some kind of intense conflict that would happen, but no, the python was simply now lying in the crocodile's mouth. With only 3 bites, the crocodile was able to swallow the python completely. Is the python something that is sneaking close to the crocodiles? Seeing that the crocodile didn't seem to notice, it was very cheeky and immediately went to attack the crocodile's hind limbs. The price to pay for this aggression is that now it's being caught by the crocodile, and its fate is decided. The python is suffering from the opposite teasing of the crocodile, and the crocodile is constantly throwing and violently biting the python. The crocodile didn't care anymore and let the python go. These 2 hyenas are carefully watching the lying motionless by the roadside. The hyena probably thought the python was dead, but still cautiously watched every move of the python. Seeing the python's strong reaction, the hyena was startled and then left too. This honey badger has no small guts. It's deliberately driving the python crazy. The python could have just finished eating or it was injured, but it did not have the slightest resistance to the effects of the honey badger. The python finally had a weak resistance. Pythons live in rainforests, forests and near grasslands. They also occur near rivers and are found in the vicinity of streams and lakes. Their natural food source of pythons is very rich and diverse and includes many different animals. As for the small-sized pythons, they will eat rodents and wild boars.